We are going to continue with making our brushwork or tick marks, and I want you to try using one of these sheets. So I've printed these out for you. These are little swatches, and the goal is to try and match them. So I'm just showing you how I've matched it, that I've mixed it off camera, obviously, and then I'm holding up a palette knife with the color that I've mixed, and I hold it right up against the square that I want to match. And sometimes it can be a little tricky. It looks like it's a pure yellow, but there's actually like a hint of blue or black in there. And then I go ahead and put that mark on the paper. Remember, when you're doing tick marks, you got to go short and kind of flick the brush. You just get in, you get out, you don't go back and forth with it. It's just stroke, lift, stroke, lift. You can also flick up. It doesn't always have to be a downward stroke. You can try going at an angle, like at a diagonal, or it could be curved like a comma. But that's what you're practicing. Getting two strokes in, then switching up with a different hue. Here it is again with another color that you're going to look at each of those squares and hopefully you'll match each of them. And I close one eye when I do this. I hold it up right to the square, close one eye, and I try and get it as accurate as possible. Here's another one. But I didn't like that. That wasn't as perfect as I knew I could get it. And I'm actually only using just the primary colors here. Now I do have the dark blue out and I have the ultra blue, so I can use one or both of those when I'm mixing colors. On the back counter near the door, there is a little Rubbermaid of oil. And you actually want to make sure your brush hairs are relatively dry. That's why you see me wiping with a paper towel there and getting it a little bit dry first so it's not soaking wet. And then I'm going to go and dip my brush into the oil. And you want to do this almost like you're pretending to paint with it, like you go to dip into paint. And you want to flip the brush to both sides, just like you should when you're painting too. You want the paint to be on both sides, and in this case, you want the oil to be on both sides. Then you have to pinch it into its shape, and that'll help restore the brush. You don't want it to get saturated with the oil. In fact, you could actually take a paper towel and wipe it one more time before storing it.